till I'm winning. Don't be surprised when you see it in a minute. Gotta push it to the limit. You know that me and my niggas out to get it.
All right, how y'all doing? It's back again. It's your boy Kenny. I'm here with my boy Montana, and today we're gonna be talking about One Night in Miami. I'm gonna try to keep this short, concise, but hopefully after this review, y'all will make your own decision if y'all want to check it out or not. One Night in Miami is the directorial debut from Regina King, and if y'all know me, I love Regina King. She's one of my top 4 actresses in the world, my personal favorite, and it's based off a stage play that I recently just found out that was on Broadway. And it's about a fictional night that Jim Brown, Cassius Clay, Malcolm X, and Sam Cooke, they all joined together after Cassius Clay wins the fight, the championship fight, the champion, heavyweight title fight. He just defeated Sonny Liston. And I believe it's 1960 something. I don't want to get that wrong. But I know the date is February 25th. So they're ready to celebrate, they're ready to party after, a black man just winning the title, the heavyweight title. And at that time, he shocked the world, because nobody thought he was going to beat Sonny Liston. You know what I'm saying? So they get back to this room and they think they about to party, they about to have some fun, get some little thotties. But, they did with Malcolm X. He don't partake in alcohol or the fornication and this and that. To each his own. I don't judge. But they thought they was ready to party. It's not that. It's a lonely room and ain't no alcohol, ain't no women. It's just a lonely thing, a lonely pint of some vanilla ice cream. But that's a whole nother story. That part is very funny in the movie though. And this whole movie shows the trajectory or the paths that all 4 of them take. We'll go by each character without giving you too much away. I mean, it's loosely based on these real life characters, and it kind of shows you the complexities of what they went through or what they're dealing with at the time that sends them off on their own different paths. So let's start with Cassius Clay. Why not? At the time, like I say, he just became the heavyweight champion, of the world, boxing champion of the world, and he's thinking of becoming a Muslim, and he's conflicted with, he's on top of the world seemingly, but he still has a target on his back because they don't like his brash delivery, and I think the actor who played him did a pretty decent job, not bad, I got the gist of it. And so now we'll move on to Malcolm X. Maybe I should say Malcolm X for last. No, let's go to Malcolm X. Why not? Malcolm X at that time, which y'all know, he's kind of being shunned out or pushed out of the Nation of Islam at the time, and he's at the same time he's trying to convert. He's trying to convert Cassius Clay over to being in the nation, being a Muslim and everything. And it's at a time where like Malcolm X gave his life, his dedication, gave everything to this. And for him to be pushed out, he's kind of having his own reserves and everything. And Cassius sees that and having, he's kind of like any person would be. Why are you trying to bring me into something that you're being pushed out of and you have your own reserves about it? And they kind of go through a lot of conflict and finding out a lot about themselves and their whole brotherhood. Moving on next, we'll go to Jim Brown, who is played by Aldous Hodge. Jim Brown at the time, he's playing for the Cleveland Browns, NFL star, black man, strong black man. I like how he says what he feels. He don't care about what you think. He's very outspoken, but at the same time, we find out, without giving y'all too much without giving y'all too much, even though he's so outspoken, has a brash, delivery, he also has his own, I guess you would call it, insecurities or reserves about taking this other career path in his life. And so he's dealing with that. And he's more like laid back, reserved. He's checking out everything while all this other stuff is going on. But he's like a man of very few words until he has to speak. So I like how they paint. I like the way it's portrayed of him in this film, where, you know, like I said, like even though he has a super brass delivery and he's strong, confident man, he also has his own insecurities or reserves about taking his next career path in his life. And who we talk about? Last, we'll talk about Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke at the time, this is way before he has A Change Is Gonna Come, which is like, to me, that's, you know, when you think of Sam Cooke, you think of that song. This is right before that song is released. So he, at the time, he's the most successful out of all of them, because you know, white people love him, or, you know, claim to love him. At the time, he's on the radio. You see him, you know, on TV for, you know, like little interviews and stuff like that. They ain't have music videos back then, but you know what I'm saying. So he's riding the high. He's successful. He got the most money, but at the same time, him and Malcolm get into it, because even though he has all the success and the people's ear and this and that, Malcolm tells him straight to his face, those white people don't love you. You will never be, yeah, they love you because you sing these songs for their kids, and you sing about love and this bubblegum pop stuff, and, you know, basically is what he's telling them. But I could listen to this, I want to say, was it Billy Joel? It would, either way, it was some country singer. Damn, sorry for not giving this. But Malcolm was a fan of this country singer who was basically singing about the social revolution and the struggle that's going on. And he's looking at his brother Sam Cooke like, yo, it's a white man talking about the struggle, and all you can offer us is this bubblegum, superficial, lovey-dovey pop shit, basically is what he want to say. And he gave Sam Cooke the cold hard truth. And of course, Sam wasn't feeling that. They ready to fight. So Sam is conflicted with, yes, he does want to speak about, he gone. He said he done with the review. But Sam is conflicted with, he wants to speak about the revolution. He wants to speak about the struggle, the plight of his people. But at the same time, does he want to shake the boat of his own situation, or what he has going on? He doesn't want to be looked at as somebody that's just shucking and jiving. And later on, we find out in the film that he has a whole lot more. I like his character arc in this film, where you see actually what he does have in place. So without giving that away, I really love that part, because, you know, I love all things talking about the music industry and this and that. So those are the 4 characters. I would say, for me, I enjoyed the journey. It gave me more insight. This is the good. It gave me more insight of who they were as individuals. Like, you know, you always hear about these figures and this and that, and you don't really know them. You only know what you read and the research and the documentaries. But to me, even though this is a fictitious tale, somewhere I could see it happening. Somewhere I feel like it's kind of true at the same time. It gave me of who these men were as individuals and what they were dealing with and everything. So I really enjoyed and appreciated the insight of that. And for me, I would say check it out. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I would check it out again. And you know, with it being Black History Month, why not? You see me, I'm in my all black. You know, I just figured it'd be right. So I don't really have any bad things to say about it. You know, really, I can't nitpick or pinpoint one thing or another that I didn't like about the film. So with that said, I would definitely say check One Night in Miami out. It's on Amazon Prime. So if you got Amazon Prime, it's basically free. Just click it on, it plays for you. If you're not, you know how to find it. You know what I'm saying? All my 5-stick people out there. Other than that, I enjoyed One Night in Miami. And if y'all enjoyed this review, definitely like, comment, share, subscribe, and appreciate your time. And till next time, I'm out.